the body part of the donkey. And I've got 2 legs, and I'm going to keep going with body parts from there. If your animal has a triangle shaped neck, you'll be creating a triangle shaped clump of paper. Take a look at the shape of your animal, and that you're going to use the wire to wind around it and give it that shape. All right, I've got a few body pieces made. I've got a neck, I've got a major part of the chest and hindquarters made, and I'm making sure they fit onto this piece of paper because I want my project to be the right size. As you can see, I'm always leaving a piece of wire hanging off of them. I would say about as long as your hand is good. I wouldn't go much shorter than that. You can always add a little more wire. You can add more pieces of wire to the outside if you need more attachment. Let's go ahead and attach the body to the neck. All right. I'm going to put my drawing here, my little sitting down donkey. All right, let's make sure I've got it lined up correctly. I'm going to lay the neck next to the body part. All right, and I'm going to unhook that little loop so I can get through there well. Now I'm going to find a loop in the neck, probably about middle of the way up, and another one on the bottom. I'm going to lock under 2 different pieces of wire. 1 and 2. All right. I can use my pliers to pull it through. There we go. And I want to pull it really tight. Really, really, really tight. Okay. When I do, I can spin it together, one into the other. All right. If I don't have it tight enough, it's not a problem. I can just cut a little bit of extra wire, probably about 1 foot at the minimum. You can see how long that is. And I can always lock into a wire, for instance on the body of my animal, and spin a little extra wire around the whole entire thing to make it strong. At this time, I'll take my pliers and just curl it in so it's not sticking me anywhere the wire is sticking out. Okay. And now let's go back. It doesn't look like a donkey yet, does it? Now I'll go back to my drawing and I'll start to shape it the way I want it. Really pushing down hard. All right. Trying to get it to be the proper shape. All right. That's about right. I can always add a little more newspaper. I can always add a little more wire. I can always use my pliers to change the shape of things, or my hands. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I see that I made my neck a little bit too long. When I look here at my donkey, I realize the neck's too long. So all I'm going to do is just unwind the wire a little bit and take a scissors and cut off some of that paper. And then that'll be the right size. Okay, I've got my little donkey looking pretty similar to the drawing underneath. I've got one leg on. Let's talk about how to put a leg on. Okay, here's my leg. I've got a little extra here. Actually, I'd like you guys to have more wire than this. It would be better to have a little more wire than that. And if you need to add a new piece of wire and wrap it around to make it longer, you can do that. All right, I'm going to find the shoulder of the donkey. It helps for me to look back at my picture and I look at where the shoulder attaches to the animal. It doesn't attach up here by the neck. It attaches way down here, almost near the stomach, just down the low shoulders on the animal. So I'll go back here and I'll know I kind of want to attach down in here. Okay, there's my donkey. I'll find that low spot and I'll go underneath the wire right around where those legs are supposed to attach. Now, I found that I didn't have a wire there. I didn't wrap one, so that's okay. I just made a new piece of wire and wrapped it again, making sure to put a piece of wire where I needed it. Okay, you can always add a new piece of wire if you need it. Find a spot to go under, which is exactly where the legs are supposed to come off of. Okay, pull it in there really tight. Grab your pliers. You might need to work it around a little bit. Let's see. There we go. Grab your pliers and go around the animal. And a little helpful hint is sometimes if you take your piece of wire and you build a hook into it, you can push that hook down into the newspaper and it will hook into the newspaper and hold it tight. Okay, so I've got my two little legs and I can start to position it. His shoulder's flapping off a little bit, so I might add another piece of wire around the whole donkey just to tighten that shoulder up a little bit.